Okay. I think we're streaming. Well, yeah. So now, if we go there, we can actually watch it in real time, because anytime I do it anywhere else, it will be a pain. Well, hello! We're back! After a very, very long break. I don't even know... I don't even know what the last time I streamed was. And I don't even know what this island looked like last time. I've done a sizable amount of work. Was I working underwater? Is that what I was doing? I think it was. I think that's what I was doing. Chat, I don't know. I was watching watching my stream on the computer. Okay, on the monitor next to me. God, what the heck was I doing? Oh, I can't even remember anything after. That's the problem with this island, right? I start, I stop, I start and stop, start and stop. I don't remember what the heck I was doing. There's a cave in here. What do we hear? A minecart. Is this night vision? Why is it green? Oh, they changed all the damn colors, which is really annoying because I don't remember. Because, you know, I remember all the old colors. Hello, senor! Water bottle, hello! I don't remember any. I don't know any of the colors. Christ. Okay. Can we? Are we not? Is that world? Okay. What are we gonna do today? I kind of wanted to work on the island, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing last time, to be honest. God, some work has been done, but I don't remember what I was doing. So there's that. Now what? Crap. So, okay. Well, How does this look? Is this all right? Is this half slab or a full block? Real questions. Real questions. Wish there was a way. Wish there was a block, right, that would just block water. I would love to just have a little bit of water that I could like run down here. Like, maybe I could manage it with like a half slab or something and just run right. I don't know. It wouldn't look good though. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Point is, okay. Yes, I think I'm beginning to remember what I was trying to do. Because some of this work, or a good portion of the work, was done off camera. And so I don't quite remember everything that I was doing. And I wish I had some more people chatting, because it'd make this a lot easier. Nevertheless, though, the other day I was actually just thinking about how long it's been. Well, okay, actually, big announcement. Big announcement, now that I think about that. So, I haven't done the 800 subscriber special. Now, there was a plan to do it, like I was going to do it on Sunday, and then I realized I would really not want to waste a whole Sunday doing that. I'm going to waste a whole Sunday doing it. Anyways, so I couldn't do it this weekend because I had to work today. I don't want to do it on Sunday, so I'm not going to do it tomorrow. So, I was like, alright, now what? Okay. Next weekend, it's Christmas. Everybody's having a good time. I have Christmas the 23rd, and I might be working the 23rd now. Don't know yet. So 23rd is out of the option. The 24th is Christmas Eve. I get together. It's at the very end of the day, so unless I start at like 4 in the morning or something stupid, not feasible. So fast forward to the next day. Okay. That's great. It's an idea. Okay. The 25th, that's Christmas again, and then it kind of has the same problem as the Sunday, where I have work the next day, and I just don't want to deal with that. Plus, I have Christmas on Christmas, so next weekend, out of the question. What does one? So, the following weekend. Okay, I know I work the 30th. That's a guaranteed. I can't get around that, okay? So, that Saturday's out of the question. I don't work the 1st, and on the 1st, I do have Christmas. So, effectively, that Sunday is a Saturday. Kind of. So that... Actually, so I will be streaming, fingers crossed, on the 31st. So... Yep, that's it. That's pretty much it. So, be prepared. Be ready. Okay. Let's dive back into this. Get it? Dive? I'm funny. Laugh, damn you. We're not quite starting out 2024 with the stream. So, okay. For this area, what I'm thinking, and I think this changes from what I originally wanted. I want like a rocky outcrop here. Like I want like a rock here. I want it to be shallow, and then it's got to get down to here. That's what this is, right? I was mapping how I want this coast to be, so it gets down to this level here-ish, and that's the last thing I was doing. The last thing I was doing was this. See, it's all coming back to me now. Very, very slowly. So, I've been thinking about, because I've been wanting to play Minecraft more and more, and it's a weird thing, right? It's not necessarily burnout. It's more of, or maybe that is burnout, or... Okay, so I find that I want to do other things that's not playing Minecraft. So what is that? Leave a comment below. What is that? Well, and I guess another big portion is that usually on Saturdays, for the past month anyways, past 2 months anyways, I've been going to the observatory every Saturday night, regardless of the weather. Today, I'm not too inclined to go do so. I really... It's not something I want to do. Which is... I don't know, because there's no stars. IRL stream and harass the citizens of our great city. See, I can't mobile stream. That's the annoying part, right? Mobile streaming requires 1,000 subscribers. And you can't dual stream. You can't stream to here and Twitch. You can't do that. That's like, you can't stream to Twitch and then like switch to YouTube. I guess you can't do it at the same time, but I guess you could just switch on and off. But no, you can't. Yeah, you can't do that, which is very frustrating. That was the thing you could do back in the day, but Twitch is like, no, you can't do that. We don't want you doing that. We're a bunch of Zoomers that run. Actually, they're millennials. We're a bunch of millennials that run the company, and honestly, we're gonna run like a bunch of boomers, cause we're freaking weird and dumb. Hot take. Dr. Sheep hot takes. They're back, ladies and gentlemen. They're back. In full force. In full force. Oh, they're back. Oh, man. So, I was thinking about the shorts, right? Because, like, I gotta start, like, actually thinking about the shorts. I can't just, like, what's today's element? And then just, like, make a, you know, just go to the wiki, right? I actually have to, you know, be creative and such. And I have, or had, I have one written up here. I forgot that I was supposed to use it. I forgot that I wrote it on here. New hot take. I don't know if I have that many hot takes. I mean, I have a lot. Okay, hold on. What determines a hot take? Right? Because I guess a hot take is determined by what side you're on. Like, for example, you can be in favor of abortion. That's only a hot take for people that are against abortion. Otherwise, for the rest of society, that's just, you know, cool. You support women's rights. Great. What? It's just an opinion. Yeah, a hot take is just an opinion. People be like, hot take murder is bad. Okay, you ready for a hot take? Alright, so we're talking, I've mentioned this before at work. I was just like, would you kill a person? You ever ask somebody, would you kill a person? You know? So, like, we were talking about, like, crimes that you absolutely hate. And, RAPE is like, there's no other crime I can absolutely think of that just makes my blood boil more than RAPE. There is no other crime that gets my blood boiling. You can take a human life, I do not care. I mean, I do care, but, like, you know, but, like, just the RAP, like, that gets... That's true. That's true. The child version of that is worse. That's true. That is true. So, like, okay, so there's your worst, right? Pedophilia, right? We can say that. How come we can't say RAP, but we can say pedophilia? That doesn't matter. Point is, so pedophilia, child, not even stat. It's just, yeah. Anyways, point is, it gets the blood boiling. Just like, you know, there's top 2 murders, right? Top 2 crimes right there, right? But murder, no, it doesn't. And I don't know. Maybe that lends to the fact that, like, you ever thought about it? Just maybe. So, okay, where was I going with this? Right. So, but murder, I don't know. It just doesn't seem... Somehow, that doesn't make my blood boil. And I don't get it. How can taking another person's life not make your blood just run cold? I guess, in this case, just turn into instant steam. And I think what it kind of comes down to is that you take somebody's life. That's it. That person's existence is over. They don't have to deal with any of the psychological consequences of what just happened to them. They're gone. It's the end. But, like, RAPE, that's not the end. They have their whole life ahead of them. You know, and you took control away. That right? I think that's one of the big things they always talk about with RAP victims is that, like, they don't have any control. They're upset that they have no control anymore, and they seek control. But also they're not living, so LMAO. Yeah, living's hard, so, you know. Lucky them, right? Lucky dead people, right? You're dead. You don't have to worry about the bullshit anymore. Congratulations. You've unlocked what many people wish they could do. Anyways, I don't know where we're going with that. Moving on from that subject. Moving on from that. But so no. So like the rape victim. I said it. Crap. Okay. Well. Oh well. It's out. It's Pandora's box. It's been said. But I'm gonna try and refrain from it. U.S. people be like, damn, that's a blessing. Nihilist people, nihilistic people be like, damn, that's a blessing. Yeah, you have no more existential thoughts and crises. It's just done. You're just, this weight lifted off your shoulders because your shoulders can't lift any more weight. Oh no! Oh no! That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, right. So, RAPE, these are living people, right? That control has been taken away, right? In that moment, you took their control away from them. You took their autonomy, right? That's like the big thing. With being a human, right? We have this idea of free will and blah 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 blah. We have this sense of autonomy and our sense of self. And when you take that away, this fundamental right, this is a thing that exists within every human being, or at least the societal construct of it, anyways. Whether that's actually true or not, blah 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 blah. Philosophical debate. Anyways, get your degree, kids. Anyways, if you want to really debate the topic or read a book on it, I do agree with you though. They do go pretty light. Majority of those offenses. Right? They freaking do. You took somebody's freaking. Life is a fundamental right, but you never hear somebody being like, "Take my control away from me," right? Nobody says that, and a lot of times the people that kill themselves, they do it because they feel that they have no control anymore. Right? Right? Am I wrong? Right? People kill themselves because they feel like there's no other options and that they have no control over their actions and that's the only thing that they can control anymore. It's also, I guess that's why RAP victims do it. RAPE victims do it. But I feel like other people that want to kill themselves, that's why they do it. So I think that's where I'm sitting. And so, at least there's one thing that you can't lose control over, and that's the ability to end your own life. Even Epstein found that you can still have control, right? Oh, come on. You can't bring up pedophiles, RAPE, and suicide, and that man's name not be mentioned once. Hot take. Hot take. There you go. There's the hot take, ladies and gentlemen. We have found a hot take. What a meme. Oh my gosh. Is that on the meme tier list? It's gotta be, right? That's gotta be like I gotta ask Rooster what he thinks. But it shouldn't be like a meme. It shouldn't be on the on like a tier 1 meme, right? You just in your mind you think that should not be a tier 1 meme. That's up there a tier, right? Maybe it should be tier 2. But the thing is, right? It was everywhere. Right? That meme was everywhere. So it was everywhere. It was so prolific. It was like a Catholic bunny, right? It was everywhere. And that's like one of the hallmarks of a tier 1 meme. For something to be a tier 1 meme, it mass produced and just put everywhere. You're completely desensitized to it. Ocean Gate needs to be added also. Well, okay, so Ocean Gate when it that was an evil laugh. That was very evil. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyways, no, so Ocean Gate, right? That was a tier 5, right? Tier 5 meme. Easy. Right? Easy, like, top of the tier, right? Relatively recent disaster jokes, right? And 9/11. That is the definition of a tier 5 meme, right? But it exploded. But here's the thing, right? Everybody recognized that laughing at it is bad, right? And people are still like there are memes about it to this day, about, like, you know, everybody receiving coal that laughed at an Ocean Gate meme or made an Ocean Gate meme. You know, they're all getting coal from Santa Claus, and you think to yourself, like, holy crap, maybe these things are bad. Remember, if you want to tell an American something is bad, right? You want to convince them that something is bad, tell them they're going to receive coal from Santa Claus because they laughed at it, did it, or something. That, I think that speaks true to, like, a good basis of America. It was a group of impoverished citizens. It would have been sad. Exactly. The fact that it was a bunch of billionaires made it funny. It's sad, but funny. These billionaires, they paid millions of dollars to go down in a tube that was unproven. If anything, it was proven to be unsafe. But anyways, an unproven technology. My bad. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. In a tube made of an unproven technology, or at least proven that it probably should not be used in this situation here. But no, they had to. They had to go out. They had to do it. It had to be done. Wasn't it controlled by a GameCube controller, or was that just a joke? It was controlled by a Logitech controller. That is absolutely correct. But nuclear submarines, their periscopes, and other instruments are also controlled by Logitech and Xbox controllers. So it isn't a joke, but it's a proven input. So. And, like, you know, how often do those controllers actually, like, just go kaputs on you? It's not very often, right? It may seem often because everybody in the comments are like, oh, my game controller goes out all the time. But, like, think about it, right? Think about how many millions of people saw that meme, right? How many millions of people use controllers? How many people are actually going to make comments? And when you start to look at the numbers, you realize, oh, yeah, no, that's a proven technology. Those are pretty reliable. So, it's not out of the question of whether somebody would use it to pilot something like a submarine. I mean, I still personally wouldn't do it, but at the same time, think about building your own controller, right? If you built your own controller, you'd have to put it through all the rigorous testing and pacing and blah, blah, blah. The same thing that Xbox or Logitech already does for their controllers. And now you have to go through and do all that. For, like, a handcrafted thing that you built, right? And you're probably also going to have to code it. And you're going to have to code an Arduino. Now you have to make sure that code is bug-free. To the extent that a Logitech controller is bug-free. Or further, right? Because that's your goal, right? Something further than that. Now think about how much it's going to cost. All to build a controller. A controller, when you could just go to Walmart and pick one up for $50. You know, if you want like a fancy Bluetooth one or whatever. That's all I'm saying. That's why they used a stupid freaking Logitech controller. Ah, that's why. That's why I'm having problems. Anyways, that's where I'm at on that. Good mark, yeah. Yeah, it's like Donald Trump running in 2016. No matter how much the media dogged on him, it didn't work. It just gave him more free publicity. So. I watched a... Okay, alright. We're gonna get the hot takes. Let's get into hot takes, okay? Let's go. Let's get political. Political. Let's get political. Political. If you don't know the reference, you are too young to be listening to me. I'm gonna die on that hill. Damn it. Leave a comment if you got the reference. Anyways, or if you didn't leave a comment, get out. All right. Let's get political. Political. All right. So I watched a TikTok where this guy was talking about how since the 80s, the tactics for the political parties have shifted. Basically, the Democrats want to lose. When you want to vote for a Democrat, right? And what you want them to do is against what we think what a Democrat should be is against what the actual Democratic politicians are. Because the Democratic politicians, just like the right wings, fed into corporate interests. Like, I was talking to somebody at work today. I said that the U.S. Democrats are more right-winging than maybe some of the right-winged Canadians, right? Because they were talking about how democratic, how liberal Canada is. Okay, but that is from a politician standpoint, right? So these politicians, they need the funding from super PACs and these corporate interests, and to fund their campaigns, and so they stand on a basis where they can't do that. Right? They stand on this basis where they want to tax the ultra rich. They want to do this, want to do that. The guy in the video, he mentioned like the largest majority in Congress that ever existed was a Democrat-led majority. I don't remember when it was, but they were leading the people, and they did a bunch of welfare stuff. Like, it was like 80%, right? And the taxing the rich was like, there was 95% tax rate on, like, you know, would have been like 100 millionaires at the time, which would be now like, you know, our damn near, you know, 100 billionaires now, maybe our 10 billionaires now, because wealth has scaled even bigger. Hunter, hello, good to hear from you. But anyways, as I was saying, so. Or where was I? Right. I can't explain it as well as this guy did, but it just made. And I wasn't more interested in the tactics that the parties are using, in more of just that he's right. Not much. Well, I guess when do you start winter break? I'm assuming that's next week. So, anyways, okay. So how do I put? So the Democrats, who they actually preach to, who they actually preach to, is what majority of Americans want. Okay, majority want to tax the rich. They want to do this. America would be something akin to free healthcare. And the Democrats have had majorities in Congress multiple times. They've had complete control of the system. They could have easily established this and that, because all they needed was a simple majority. But they didn't. They didn't do it. Why didn't they do it? Because they had the corporate interests that back them. If they wanted to, you could get the question of it's greed. I don't know. See, this is the part where I was kind of confused, right? So these Democrats, they don't need, they want the corporate interests, but I don't remember if that was to fund campaigns, because it didn't make sense that they could win without them. Right? They don't need, that was the thing, right? They don't need the corporate. Wait, which side? Both have corporate sides backing them, but the Democrats theoretically shouldn't have corporate backing because they support taxing the rich, taxing companies out the ass, super strong environmental constraints. That's what they preach on, but never deliver, right? They don't deliver on it. And the Republicans, they can go and deliver on it because it's actively against what Americans want, but it doesn't matter. The corporate interests swayed anyways, and it works. It works every time. The Democrats have to actively lose to get the Republicans in power so they can have this underdog story. Blah, blah, like, oh my gosh, we have to reverse what they've done, blah, blah. When in reality, if they preached on what Americans actually want, they would win every single time. There wouldn't be the back and forth. America wouldn't be split like we're force-fed the narrative. Because majority of Americans want abortion to be legal. Majority of Americans want free healthcare. Majority of Americans want this, they want that. But that's not, but we're forced to believe that's not. It's a simple majority. No, it's a vast majority. And they don't need, the Democrats, if they actually delivered on what they preached, they wouldn't need the corporate backings. But I think they get the corporate backings because it pads their own pockets. Not that they fund a campaign, because they wouldn't need it. They could have literally just the entire backing of the country behind them to fund the campaign. I think it's more of to pad their own pockets. They would have to pull a George Santos to actually turn that campaign money into actual, money in their pockets, which, of course, we saw how well that worked out for George Santos. So, because when you look at what a Republican preaches, right? What is that? What majority? How does that benefit a majority of Americans? It doesn't. In what universe does that benefit majority of? It doesn't. It benefits the ultra wealthy. It benefits our corporate overlords. It doesn't benefit us. How does that help? In what universe? Maybe it's because I don't pay for healthcare yet, but I've. Free schools that should be on both sides of the aisle. Education and knowledge is like the fundamental. It's why society is the way it is. Society would not exist if it wasn't for the ability to educate people and the ability to spread knowledge. And so, if the government could subsidize that and make it free, then why not? Can I say one thing political here? Sure. But I'm more behind schools than healthcare. Well, the healthcare thing, it's just more of a, I don't pay for it either, not yet. But I just knowing what I know, how much it's going to cost me, and I think about, so when I think about what I'm going to make in 2025, 2026, right? How much money am I going to have? How much money am I going to make in 2026? And I think about how much the insurance costs me. I'm afraid that all my little raises I've made over the years, that by 2026, when I have to start paying for health insurance, all those raises are going to be gone. But we remember, though, inflation's still a thing. Even if it's at 3%, still every year. 3%. Boop, 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 boop. Every year. And that's not necessarily You've got who you got for the nominees. I don't know. I'm not. I don't. This, like I said, this election cycle is just a. Ugh. Biden's absolutely worthless. Like why? What? Like, man's older than freaking dirt. Like, get him out. Get these freaking boomers out of here. But the Democrats, they don't have anybody else. They don't have anybody else, so nothing there. And then the Republicans, sorry, Hunter, but they're batshit crazy. I think it's funny. He just like falls downstairs. Well, yeah. That's I know. That's why I didn't vote in the last election cycle. I was asked to vote between a maniac and a guy that can't even stay awake. What kind of election is that? What choice did I have in making that decision? It doesn't feel like I got any choice. Bunch of bullshit, if you ask me. It's like, what universe did I get to choose anything? My autonomy was taken away from me. I was RAPED. There's a hot take. Okay. Oops. That's fine. I can't technically vote now. I honestly never see myself voting like in my life. I vote on the off years, which is weird. And honestly, when I go to vote, I should just vote for local stuff. That's the stuff that actually, like, I mean, I shouldn't say that the big stuff doesn't matter, because it really does. Like, you know, you vote for a Democrat, right? Especially like for Senate and stuff. You're voting for, like, making sure you're voting to see if, like, you know, like, because, like, here's the thing, right? Like, if you vote Democrat, hopefully if these, you know, they actually pass these things, but you don't just do what this guy in the video says they do, which is nothing, because they don't actually care, because they want to pad corporate interests, blah 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 blah. So, where was I? Where was I going with this? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. Doesn't matter. Point is, so no. Yeah, you vote for a Democrat. You're hopefully voting for, like, what the... Oh, why? Why are celebrities running? Why? A celebrity running for position. See, here's my issue, right? Here's where I just get pissed, right, with celebrities. Okay, who the fuck are they representing? Who the actual fuck are they representing? The podcast also was trash. You don't want to watch it. It was horrible to listen to. I could imagine. But, like, who the fuck do celebrities represent? Like, how do they know what the average person needs? How do they know what I need? How could they possibly understand what I want? Because the last time, some of them anyways, were ever like me was 20 years ago. or 10 years ago, or 30, 40, 50 years ago. How in the ever-loving fuck can they even begin to understand what someone like me is going through? Or someone who actually has debts to pay. We're supposed to be mad at The Rock because of the Hawaii situation. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know the Hawaii situation. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, how does that actually... How can they possibly understand? They're so detached from society that we put them on these pedestals, which detaches them from reality so much that in what universe could they possibly understand? Answer, I don't think they can. To his charity so they could make a huge donation to Hawaii after the fires to make him look good. Of course. But how could a celebrity ever begin to understand? They can't. It boggles the mind. They can't. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Enough said. Well, people are obsessed with celebs for some reason. Kim K get a lot of votes if she ran. They'd all get a lot of votes. It's sickening. People it just feels like people just forget. They just forget what actually matters in life. They just see a name and a pretty face and they go, I gotta vote. They forget, oh, I got a mortgage to pay. I've got kids to take care of. Oh, I've got my health insurance premiums to pay. Like, what? Like, I need somebody that can take care of those things. Livy Dunn for press. She's probably dumber than a bag of rocks. See, here's the thing, right? Livy would be a great campaign manager. Great image person. She understands what it takes to make somebody look good. But she couldn't run a country. In what universe could she run a country? She'd be a fantastic campaign manager. Probably. I don't want to eat those words in like 20 years. She like helps some, she marries some like rich, successful lawyer who decides, yeah, let's run for president and then like just fucking bombs, right? I don't want to eat my words, but maybe. Well, anyways. So. But yeah, Livy understands image. She understands what it takes to make somebody look good. And then how to take care of that image. So. That's what Livy's good at. And good for her. Clearly, this live stream is an example of that I am not good at that. I'm strategic, you know, to an extent. It's such a weird thing, right? I'm such a good... I'm a big logic person, right? But I was never very good at strategy games. Or at least it doesn't feel like I'm very good at strategy games. And I wonder why that is. I wonder if my logic has been hindered by ADD, right? I can't focus on something long enough. And so that hinders my ability to think about complex situations enough. Right? Maybe that's a thing. Is that a thing? But that is the hill I'm gonna die on, I guess. Dying on hills. That's all we're good for. Every man's dream. Instead of dying in the sandbox, we want to die in the fields of Europe. Huh. How about the jungles of Taiwan? That's probably where we're gonna die. If China develops a pair of balls instead of a pair of teeth. Is that what that is? Is that how that works? Or maybe not here. Right? So like everybody says, you gotta have a pair of balls, right? Australia? Nah, that's a stable part of the world. I mean, the war will definitely, the war with China will definitely affect Australia, because there'll be a staging area for us. They've had it too easy. Don't you remember the war on emus? They fought an entire war against birds and lost. I think they fought multiple wars and lost. But anyways, they couldn't fight a war to save their life. But anyways, no, they are going to stage they're going to be a staging ground. They would be a staging ground for China. You know, they're the next two important trade waters that our glorious navy would be there to blockade. And the rabbits took over the country too. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Now their problem are cats. All the cats are killing their native birds. But that's everywhere. That's everywhere in the world. You have domesticated cats, because there's so many of them, and yeah, sure they have predators, but they don't have a lot of predators. But there aren't enough predators to kill the cats, and so there's nothing to keep them under control, and so these birds are just getting slain. Yeah, house cats are horrible for the environment. Poor birds. They're just getting wiped out. Just completely decimated by house cats. It's insane. It's sad, but just insane. So, yeah, how long have we been streaming for? Gotta be like an hour, right? 3 concurrent viewers. No likes. Guys, leave a like. We need likes. We had 4 at one point. How long has this been? 49 minutes. That's where we're at. Okay. Australia can deal with the most deadly spiders and snakes, but the house cats are a no-go. Well, that's the thing, right? Because the spiders and snakes and stuff, they're meant for that environment. The environment knows how to deal with them. They're natural. House cats are not. House cats weren't meant to be there. House cats weren't meant to be anywhere. Except in your house. On your lap, keeping you warm on cold winter nights. Or if you're my dad, you have like 50 pounds of weight on your chest because our cats are freaking huge. You mean thinking 25 pounds per cat? They weren't that much. They're like 18 pounds, right? So it's like almost 40 pounds, like little under 20 kilos worth of cat, right? Probably like 18 kilos of cat on my dad's chest, right? You may think 18 pounds. It's like a fat cat. They were definitely overweight, but they weren't like obese. They're not like Cinderblock in the memes. You should see some of the photos I have done lately. Some of the best I've ever done. I'll have to go take a look. But I'm currently putting rock underneath the ocean. Anyways, what was I saying? Right. So yeah, these house cats. You know. But anyways, back to the 18 kilos worth of freaking cats. They just. Yeah. They're big. They're big house cats. Like my aunt, she's got cats. And I remember going over to her house. I'm like, oh, that's a nice, cute little kitten. And she's like, what do you mean kitten? And I'm like, that's a very small cat. Well, it's a small. It looks pretty small. She's like, no, that's a full-grown cat. That cat's like 3 years old. I'm like, what? Their cats are tiny compared to mine. Tiny. They were like a little 10-pound cat. You know, which seemed like 10 pounds, 10, 12 pounds. You know. 10, 12 pounds. Then I go home and I look at my own cats and I go, good lord. They're like bobcats. Freaking huge. They're monsters. Smokey's a freaking monster. That's what I said. 18 kilos. That's what I said. I did the math. It's because it's 2.2 pounds per kilo. So. And yes, I'm converting between a unit of force and a unit of mass. I don't know frickin' slugs, alright? Sue me. Sorry, I don't know slugs, alright? I do know slugs exist. So. Be proud of me that I knew that. Oh, strange. What? How the... What? What is going on? Like, what? That's the strangest glitch I've ever seen. No, I said 2 cats. He had 2 cats on his chest. I have 20-pound cats. About 9 kilos. Yes, a 40-pound cat would be very obese. No, they're like 18 pounds. God damn it. Who wants a gaunt-looking cat? I mean, it's true. It's true to a point. But, like, you gotta look out for the health of your cat, right? Who wants your cat dying of a heart attack? Like, what? They gotta die of other natural causes. Like blindness, deafness, distemper. Instead of one day they go to climb on the couch and they can't because they're too fat and it causes them to die of a heart attack. Oh, that should be gravel. Cats are tanks. They can survive anything. That is not true. I wish it were true. Maybe your old cat Budweiser could survive anything, but wish I had like a half slab of gravel. Dogs are fragile. They eat some rat poison and they die. That's weak. Well, rat poison is... Well... You know what interesting fact about rat poison? So similar to like pesticides and herbicides and like antibiotics, we've used them so much, and since mice and rats and stuff have such like quick lifespans or whatever, they've been able to adapt and not die from the rat poison, or at least it takes a lot more to kill them than it used to. So we have to switch to different poisons because of these rats that are resistant to it. they had dirt slabs way back in alpha. But the problem with dirt slabs was for whatever because so like this is back on Java, right? If we on Bedrock, right? This wouldn't happen in Bedrock because Bedrock is coded more as a game engine and less of just a ramble collection of code. Well, anyways, dirt slabs, for whatever reason, especially if they generate in the world, would cause it to rain endlessly. That's because Java is this interconnected web of codes that, like, one little change can affect kind of this cascading effect. Bedrock is meant to be more of a game engine, right? It's not you can work on one thing and not just destroy the entire system. Theoretically. So, I don't know. Yeah, I played. Yeah, well, never religiously, but I had played those versions. Virgins, oh boy. I have played those versions. I remember your old Galaxy S3. We were at Fro's house for his birthday, and I played Pocket Edition on your phone, and all I did was dig tunnels. Because I didn't understand how creative mode worked, and that I could just which is what I was in, and I didn't know I could just do whatever I want. And building wise, so I mined stone. I just dug big tunnels. I don't remember. I like I said, I didn't play it religiously, so. Can't believe we gotta do this twice. What I want here is like a dark trench. Look, this will be. We can build a beautifully dark trench here. But that's a future me problem that I haven't gotten to yet that I've got to figure out how to do. I've got to figure out how to merge this beach and this together. So. Did I have pumpkins underneath those slabs? I bet I did. Ah, crap. I bet I had pumpkins. Shoot, I was like, why do I still have jack-o'-lanterns in my inventory? I understand now. I understand. Oh, nope. I've been using night vision. No, bring my sand back. Ah, crap. That's right. I gotta fix all this at some point. There's a mess down here. Raw gold blocks that look like look like beans. What a weird world I've built. The world in which we live and let die. Bow, bow, live and let die. Bow, bow. Live and let die. Brown, brown. Live and let die. Actually, you know what? This is probably okay. This is supposed to be a darker part anyways. I can always add light blocks later. Live and let die. I want to listen to that song now. How long has this been? How long do I really... Realistically, how long do I really want to play for? That's really the question. We've been for 1 hour and 6 minutes. Okay. Anybody else in the chat? I see we have one other person watching. Have I become boring for you? No. How could you ever become boring, Mr. Cheap? Oh, how flattering that you think I would not become boring. How flattering. Alright. So, like, this was... This was supposed to be kind of a nice beach area here. Or did I want another nice beach area over here? I don't think we want this to be quite as nice, so it probably doesn't need to be as gradual, right? Or does it not freaking matter? We can make it gradual if we want. Well, this is pretty gradual over here, so let's transition to deep. So let's... Oh, that... Yep. Oh, gravity exists on these blocks. I forgot. What a weird concept that only certain blocks are affected by gravity. What a weird coinkydink. What a weird problem. Gee. You know what they should add? They should add the ability to wax concrete. Actually, didn't I figure out how to wax concrete? I did! I forgot I figured out how to wax concrete. I can use light blocks. Light blocks. Theoretically, I think, right? Right? Didn't that work? I thought I figured that out. Hold on, I have to try this. Hold on. Hold your horses here, kids. Okay, guys. We need some concrete. Going up. It's like a slow elevator. It didn't have caves at the time. Oh my God! You mentioned survival craft. I didn't even see that. Why did I see that? Ah, good old survival craft. Nothing overbeats survival craft. Man. Discount Minecraft is what it was. Parents wouldn't buy you actual Minecraft because $6 on a freaking mobile game seemed like a lot. Well, they were right. They're still right. Okay. So, this is a theory. I'm gonna keep that concrete powder in here. Ice. Packed. I want regular ice. Ice. So, if we put ice there, and then jack-o'-lanterns to melt the ice. Something magical should happen. Ah, yes, this is lit up. I knew this was lit up. Is this lit up over here? No, none of this is. A wandering trader. I haven't had a wandering trader spawn here yet. Interesting. We're waiting. We're doing an experiment. Pocket Edition was the bootleg survival craft because Pocket Edition had literally no features. I think you might be remembering Pocket Edition Lite. Because I thought Pocket Edition, at least the later versions that I remember, was feature packed. Because that's what Kyle always played on. Because he always played Minecraft, and Phil and I always played Survival Craft. And yeah. You might be remembering like the very, very first versions. Did Survival Craft exist during those very first versions? Okay. Gentlemen. I may be a genius. I may be an actual evil genius. Holy crap. If this works, holy cow. If this works, would have been like 2011, 2012. Right. I'd have to Google when Survival Craft became a thing. God, this ice is taking forever to melt. I'm gonna look at something. I'm gonna check my phone. Oh, look at that. There's absolutely nothing. Nobody's wanting to talk to me. There's a Facebook. How does it do that? How did it know, right? Like, I went to put it down, and then it gave me a notification, like, the minute I went to put it down. What a weird world. How did it do that? So I figured out my work secret, Santa. Kind of sad that I figured it out today. Well, part of the problem is, like, everybody was telling me things, and then... Is it Kevin? Who's Kevin? Kevin? What? Wait, what? No, that's some bull crap. No. What? So it worked and then it didn't. Okay. Damn, my idea. I was really hoping I could make... No, there's no Kevins. No. But anyway, no, the thing... Okay, so no, I figured out the work secret Santas. No, I figured out everybody. There's only 6 of us. But it's just the fact that people shared information with other people. And yeah. Because I know who 1, 2, 3, 4 people. I know 4 of the 6 people who they have. Like 100% confirmed. I know that who they have. One of those 4 is myself. I know who I had to give a gift to. I don't know. And I have pretty much, but then like there's only 2 left, and I've had enough weird evidence to support that I know who mine is. Thus, the last person who's left, there's only one person that they could possibly have. So it's sad that I figured it out, because like you know, Secret Santa, right? You want that's like the fun of it. I don't want to Minecraft. Why do I have to look so high up? So anyways, I figured out Secret Santas. It's all very sad. And like a part of me is like, I wanted to know, but at the same time I didn't want to know. And now that I know, it's like Pandora's box. I can't put it back, but it's kind of cool that I figured it out. Especially with some of the methods I used to figure it out. Like, because here's the thing, right? There's like, I feel like there's since we have like 2 shifts, pretty much, you could say. There's like 2 halves to the office. And so, you know, one half, but since as a full timer, I'm in like both halves. And so I get to, since I'm on both halves, like I can get information from both sides, and so I get told information that I should know. But like I think this year is just part of the problem is like usually I feel like all the part-timers from the past, like usually they just didn't share the information. It was the Secret Santa was a lot more. Oh. Yeah, I'd say banking, especially on the on the customer service side, is on the retail side, I guess you should say, is there are a lot of young people, but like there's no in between, right? Management, they're pretty old. I'd say at mine, there's some old, you know, you got a nice mix of old managers and young managers. But no managers that are my age, which is probably a good thing. You probably don't want a 22-year-old managing a branch, a 23-year-old, I guess. But I don't know. What do I know? Anyways, I don't. What else should we talk about today? We had a lot, and then there's not much. I got the stream. Oh, I never did really talk about the shorts. Had this fun idea for one. Oops. Yeah, that needs to be... This needs to be a full block. Crap. What can I talk about? What have I learned in my travels that I haven't talked about on here? Can't think of anything. Oh, I can... Yeah. I determined what a stupid amount of money to make per hour for a 23-year-old is, for at least for me anyways. About $30 an hour. I determined that $30 an hour at my current rent rate, and then if I got like a $500 car payment, which would be insane. Nobody would want a $500 car payment, but you could get a pretty expensive car and pay it off pretty fast. You can get a pretty nice car and pay it off at a pretty good rate, you know, 3 years, you know, or so. 2-3 years at like $500, or like even less. And I'd still have like $400 a month left over, or something stupid. Now, if we have insurance in there, it would definitely be a lot less. But then I would get a lot smaller car payment, obviously, if I had insurance to pay. Huh? How does that work, Minecraft? How can I... What universe does that work? I don't want your stupid empty bottles in creative mode. Okay, what? Oh, 80 is really stupid money. 30 is that's what I've been told. If I really wanted it, I could probably go find it right now. $30 an hour. I was told about a job that if I wanted to go do it, I could probably go to apply, and I'd probably get hired. And that's probably what they'll pay me right away. And I think to myself, damn, does that sound good? Boy, but does that sound good? Because here's the thing, right? $400 a month just left over. $500 a month just left over to do whatever the fuck I feel like. And I'm also talking like take what I live at now, subtract that from the $30 an hour, right? And then add a car payment. I still gonna have a stupid amount of money because like if I make that, I'm gonna go get a new car. Like so that's like the first thing I'm gonna do is go get a new car. I need a new vehicle. I want a vehicle that I can go take on road trips and stuff. It's gonna be nice and fuel efficient. We don't have to take Phil's car because like the big thing right now is Phil. So like this year is like our last big road trip for like 2 years. He said we either A, take a year off, which means that we will end this in the year 2030. Our big trying to visit all 50 states before the end of the decade. And Phil was saying that 2030 technically something about how like the decade doesn't end yet or whatever, or, like the decade doesn't end decade doesn't end in 2029 or whatever. Well, anyways, it ends in 2030. And so but the reason why, so his thing was, the reason why we can't go on a trip next year with his car is his warranty comes up. He doesn't want to hit the mileage part of the warranty before the time warranty. He wants the time warranty to happen before the mileage. Because like it's one of those warranties where you hit this mileage and the warranty's over, or if you go past this time the warranty's over. And so he doesn't want to hit the mileage part, which it's respectful, and which it makes sense, right? It's his car, it's his choice. Kyle and I cannot tell him what to do. It's not our place, it's not our car, So, and it's selfish of me to say, "Oh, come on, let's finish these states." Blah blah blah. No, that's just wrong. It's wrong of me to say anything like that. So, it just is what it is. So, like I said, it's not my place. You'd need Barack Obama 2008 change his mind. He does seem rather stubborn. Well, I'm stubborn too, And he cares a lot about his car, which is a good thing. But see, like, I look at a car in a different way. I don't know how he looks at a car. I'm sure he looks at it in a very similar way to the way I do. But I look at a car like this, especially if it was my car. Which, it's not my car, that's the big thing. That's the big thing there in the debate. It's not my car, not my choice. But, my car, I see it as a tool, right? It's a means to an end. It's a very utilitarian use. So I'm going to use it, I'm going to use the piss out of that car. Fuck the warranty saying that, well, if you get this many miles before this amount of time, you're going to expire the warranty. It's a car! It's meant to be used! Like, why? I'm not going to let some entity tell me I can't drive my car that much, right? That's some bullshit. I don't care. It's my car. I'm going to fucking use it, right? Why should I let some entity govern my life like that? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna live my life the way I want to fucking live it, and I'm not gonna let some entity tell me otherwise. There's a reason. I don't. There. You know, as much as I, you know, want to vote, I vote blue or whatever. I still have that hint of red to me. But our road trips are thousands of miles, though, right? Thousands of miles. And his warranty only covers, you know, like so many miles over so many years. And if you put, and because of how many miles we put on these road trips, like thousands of miles, it adds up fast. And you would think in town wouldn't pack on that many miles, but it must. It must pack on miles. I don't know how, but it must. Well, he also drives to his parents all the time. But, like, I don't... Well, he has a longer drive than I do to get to work. It's a lot... His drive's faster than mine. But he has a lot further drive to work, and then he drives to his parents every weekend. Sure, I drive to my grandma's in the summer every weekend. But, like, this weekend, I'm not going anywhere. I went to work, and that's about it. That's insane. His doesn't even have 100,000 miles, and it's like a 2016. But also, that's a 5-year-old car. I mean, 150K is a lot. 100K on a 5-year car is more acceptable. Get out. My inventory. Anyways. So, I get it. But, you know, it is what it is, right? It's nothing I'm not going to try and change him. It's not my place. It's not my call. It's not my car. Not my money. So, but if it were my car, I wouldn't care. I'm going to use it. It's that little bit of right-winged in me. A little bit of individuality. It's the creative side of my brain being like, yeah, why the fuck should I let some institution tell me I can't do this? Yeah, we be making them trips out west, seems like 17 times a year. Yeah, damn, that's like 500 miles plus. Yeah. That's insane. Well, I guess no, if you're going all the way to Wyoming, that's 1,000 miles round trip. So, it's a long ways. A long way to go. And a short time to get there. Round around, east around. Anyways. No, yeah. So, like, but, like, you know, back to my car, you know. I'm a utilitarian guy. I'm a tool guy. I want to get the use out of my tool. Now, granted, there are some things I've bought in my life that I have not gotten the full use out of it. I'm definitely guilty of that. I have many books that I have not read. I have not a lot of discs, but some discs that I've bought but never watched. I have video games that I bought but never played that much. I have Super Smash Bros. On my Nintendo Switch that I haven't played that much of. And honestly, I probably haven't even... my Xbox. I haven't used it that much to probably get the entire use out of it either. The computer... That's a debate. That's a debate. It's like, I've definitely used it enough to where it's... You know, definitely, if a regular computer, I've used it enough to where I've paid it. Yeah, I got an Xbox. Yeah. It was the funniest thing. I got it right before I built a computer. It's the funniest thing. Because, like, my old roommates were like, Doc, you gotta play Ark with us. You gotta play Ark with us. So I was like, fine. I'll get a damn Xbox. So I got an Xbox. And then... I didn't play it that much. And then I got a computer. And then we didn't play as much Ark as I think we would have liked. And then I got a computer. And then I want to say I got a lot. I want to say I got my use out of Ark, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. Holy crap. Making the beach... Try to convert from this gradual beach to a not gradual beach is more difficult than I was anticipating. This is a lot further out than I thought, too. You know what? Holy crap. What have I done? There's the issue. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to look. Yeah. Oh, City Skylines. Yep, there's an example of a game that I definitely didn't get my playthrough out of. Because I bought all those, like, DLCs. Played it for, like, a few weeks, and then... didn't do much after that. I have World Box Simulator. Played that quite a bit. But didn't But then I don't know. I probably got my use out of that because it was like only $6. In City Skylines, yeah, you definitely got your use out of it. And then I have Plants vs Zombies. I probably got my money. I didn't compete. I haven't completed the campaign on my computer yet. I've kind of got to the point where, so like I was playing the levels, right, and I actually haven't lost, right. I Bedrock kind of like the thing is, Minecraft has the ability to count them. They just choose not to show them to us for some reason. It's strange. But anyways, because like it gets reported back to Mojang how much you play in Microsoft, but they don't tell us how much we play, which is kind of insane and stupid. But anyways, so where was I? I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, right, yeah. So Plants vs. Zombies. I got to a point in the campaign where um it was getting so difficult to where I wasn't sure what plants to bring with me. It's better we don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably best that we don't know. But anyways, uh the so Plants vs. Zombies. I didn't complete the campaign. I have completed the campaign for Plants vs. Zombies myself. I completed it on my phone back when I was a kid. But like when I was not a kid, teenager. I was a teenager at the time, I guess. Um, I completed the campaign, but that was free. That was free. I didn't pay for that. But this Plants vs. Zombies, I completed the campaign. I haven't completed the campaign, but I've gotten to the point where the levels have gotten so difficult enough to where I'm genuinely concerned that I will lose. That I won't win. And so and instead of playing the game, and I want to make sure I get the right plants or whatever, so instead of playing the game, I just stopped playing because I wanted to make sure I wanted to continue my undefeated streak. So that's why I stopped playing. I didn't want to lose. I'm one of those. Right? I'm one of those people. That's why I don't like games, right? And maybe that's why I'd be a pretty good gambler. If I was on a hot streak, I would stop. I would definitely know when to stop. Or if, like, I won, I would just stop playing. Because that's just who I am. Plants vs. Zombies is fun. Yeah. But, like, games in general, though, like, we were at work the other day, and YouTube Premium has games built in now. Like, you can go find games here. Oh, I'd have to log into my... Never mind. I'm not going to worry. I would show you, but I'd have to log into... It doesn't matter. Point is, so YouTube Premium has games in it now. And we were one of my coworkers, she was playing it on the work computer instead of working, like you do. And oh man, it was this like strategy game of like taking over the world or whatever, but like, way easier than Risk. Anyways, and so I got into it like really quick, and I was just like, I figured out the strategy or whatever, and I was just like, do this, do that, do this, and my blood just started boiling. I wasn't even playing, I was just watching. My blood started boiling, and my heart started beating faster, and I was just like, oh my god. I hate that feeling. I hate it. It's the worst feeling in the world. And so I was just like, I can't. I'm like, it's a horrible feeling. We used to play it in high school on our phones. Uh, I don't remember. I don't think I ever gave this man a name. Who? The guy that I would have considered my other best friend in high school. And it's not Rooster. Well, not high school, elementary school. You know, the one, I invited 2 people over to my 6th grade birthday party. It was you and him, that guy, the Hick. Ah, yes, the Hick. Is that what we call him? The Hick. Right. So, the Hick, he got us into Risk. You know, I'm always upset that he just... You want to talk about somebody that stopped talking to people after high school and just, disappeared? There's a guy. He just stopped talking to everybody. Stopped conversing with me and you and everything. Last time I saw him, he was in the last time I spoke with him, he was talking about building this table out of chew cans. Right? There's a... Yeah. Anyways. I guess I haven't been on Facebook too much. I spend a lot less time on Facebook and such in December. I'm too busy at work to do that, and then I get home and I do anything else but sit on Facebook. So I'm not surprised, but or maybe I did see, or I'm not sure, but good for him. Actually, I probably did see. It's probably on my parents' fridge. Doesn't matter. Point is, his wedding invitation's probably on my parents' fridge at home, because they're invited. Because my stepmom's related to him. Q. The heck was that? One time, me and him were talking about smoking cigarettes, and he said he likes to smoke 2 at once and called it double barreling. That's definitely a him thing to say. He definitely would say that. That does not surprise me in the slightest. No, but he just left the world. Stop talking to everybody. Don't know why. Don't know. Don't know what happened to him. Just left the world behind. But no matter. It doesn't matter anymore. I don't talk to anyone anymore either, TBH. I don't even talk to Fro anymore, really. I don't talk to Fro either. But I don't talk to anybody. Actually, I literally do not talk to anybody. I talk to my coworkers and that's it. And that's it. And I realized something that I I am genuinely concerned about entering a new workforce and not new workforce, but a new job, like as a loan officer, in which I'm not conversing with people all the time. I'd get really lonely really fast. And that kind of scares me. Because I don't know. I'm not the... See, when it comes to friendships, right? It's weird, I don't put... Recently, I don't put effort into them. Unless somebody puts in... And I think I always say, I don't feel like other people put as much effort in as I would like them to. Right? And so I don't put the effort in. And so then I just don't talk to people. I don't go hang out with them. It's just not something that happens. I am very much so a proximity friend person. My friends are the people in my proximity. People I see every day. Otherwise, I don't talk to you. I don't say anything to you. I don't interact with you. And I don't know why that is. Like even Phil. I don't talk to him throughout the week. Kyle, I don't talk to him throughout the week. I send him memes. Same my old roommates. I don't talk to them throughout the week. I send them memes. I send Phil memes every once in a while. But I don't put... And then people just disappear. Right. Yeah, I give the energy I receive. And so if people, like, I don't know. It's like, if somebody didn't text me all the time, I wouldn't text them. I wouldn't text anybody. Which is kind of scary. I don't know what that means. I wouldn't text them every day. I'd text you like once a month. You know, see if you're alive. Type thing. And I don't know why that is. I'd kind of wish I still was seeing that university therapist about that. Because I'd really like to ask her about that. How come I don't want to put more energy into relationships? How come some people, they just talk to whomever and whatever, and they do this and that, they go out, they do this and that, and then I don't do that. Like, oh Christ, I have to send an email. There's this email I've been meaning to send literally all week and I haven't done it. It's also supposed to pay my goddamn bills. Fuck. Here I am playing Minecraft for 3 hours. Whatever. I don't want to stop streaming, but at the same time, this will have to end at some point. We're probably getting close. What are we at? We at 3 hours? What are we at? 1 hour and 54 minutes. We're not even at 2 hours? Never mind. Right? You know, I'm an extrovert. Why don't I have this drive to go talk to people? What's my problem? You know? Only time I have a drive to talk to people is if I'm in proximity to them. What is my problem? What's my issue? It's probably the reason why I can't get a girlfriend. I just don't go out to talk to people. And pretty girls intimidate me. There's that. I'm scared of pretty girls. Oh boy. Isn't that sad? Oh, your genes have blessed you with being what the modern male brain considers attractive. Congratulations. I can't talk to you like I would anybody else. My brain ceases to function like it should. Oh. Ah. Crap. Crap. Frickin' items sinking. What? That's an empty glass bottle. That should float. I'm sorry, but that should float. It's an empty sealed glass bottle. That should definitely float. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this. Weirdly enough, I'm like 100% more likely to make eye contact and have good body language with strangers than people I know. World's turned you cold. I guess. Become cynical and cold. What has happened? The world in which we live and let die. Brown. Brown. I wonder why. I was just thinking about how to fix this stupid beach instead of talking about my social problems. What time is it? 7:32. Lord. Because it's like tonight, you know, I could have gone to the observatory. I could have just gone and BS'd with people, but I was just like, I've got Doctor Who to watch. I've got King of the Hill to watch. I've got Harry Potter to read. I've got Harry Potter to watch. And it's like, damn. And there's a YouTube video I want to watch. It's all about truffles. It's like 40 minutes long. I just got into it. I've been wanting to watch it for a long time, but it was on Hulu and I didn't have a Hulu subscription, and then I got Disney Plus with Hulu. But like the problem with that is I had to like go log into Hulu separately. And I didn't want to do that. Well, now finally Disney has it so that you can just go to Hulu straight from the Disney Plus main homepage. So like now I can just watch King of the Hill without any problems. And life is good. It's something else. It's so interesting of a show. Well, yeah, but the funny thing is, I was about to kind of get rid of my Disney Plus subscription, and then they added Hulu, all your Hulu stuff to it, and now I'm stuck with my Disney Plus subscription. Me and my girlfriend would binge watch that show through all hours of the morning. In the morning? Oh. Oh, I get what you're meaning. Okay. To the wee hours of the morning. Yeah. No, I'm really enjoying it. It's something else. Because it's like, okay. So off the Disney Plus thing and on to the, well, no, okay, no, Disney Plus thing, to explain why, so what happened. So I was about to get rid of my Disney Plus subscription, but I was holding on to it because Phil, after we watched the Jurassic Park series, we were going to watch, because he's never seen Jurassic Park, and so we're trying to watch through that, but he just hasn't been coming over on the weekends early enough to where we've been able to watch a movie, and so we watch YouTube instead. So, but after that, he wanted to watch Loki, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll keep my Disney Plus subscription, and then once we're done with Loki, if nothing else comes, I'm going to get rid of it, you know, and then if I decide there's something on Disney I want to watch, I'll get it back or whatever, you know, save myself some money. Well, anyway, then... So I was like, but God, I need something to watch. I've been bored. And I'm like, oh, you know what, I'll go out. But I saw at Walmart had Doctor Who has Doctor Who. And of like all the doctors that I like anyways. And they sell them as a big DVD bundle pack. I wanted to get it digitally, but that costs so much money. A stupid astronomical amount of money. And so I was like, okay, but these DVDs are pretty cheap. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get the DVDs. So I bought them, spent the $49 on it, or like 50 some odd dollars after tax. Spent the money on it, and I've been binge watching it for 2 weeks. And then Disney announces, oh yeah, we're putting Hulu right on the homepage. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I logged into I went on my Disney Plus, and I was like, okay, let's see if Hulu has the same stuff that I wanted to watch back when I was, you know, just watch the stuff I would watch on Hulu. And sure enough, they do have the things I want from a Hulu subscription. And I was just like, damn, there's King of the Hill. I've been wanting to watch King of the Hill forever. And so I was like, all right. And then I started watching King of the Hill. And see, King of the Hill is a lot easier to watch than Doctor Who, because Doctor Who, I have it on DVD. And so I have to, you know, get the Xbox on or whatever to watch it. And that's a whole thing. But Disney Plus, I don't have to do that. I don't have to turn the Xbox on. I just turn my computer on like I normally do for everything. I don't know if you, a reboot of King of the Hill? Oh, I don't know. I mean, it would be kind of nice for it to be modern instead of, you know, the early 2000s. But that's the thing, right? That's the thing about King of the Hill versus like The Simpsons or South Park or Family Guy. It didn't strive to be relevant, right? It didn't thrive on topical things. And so you can watch it. It's almost, if it wasn't for, you know, the technology of the time and like kind of like Seinfeld, right? Seinfeld wasn't topical. It was problems that afflicted everybody, right? That's how it's King. That's kind of what King of the Hill is. It's a show about King of the Hill is like it's like the animated Seinfeld. It's damn near a show about nothing. It's about four friends and their relationships. Just live it up in Arlington, Texas, in the late 90s, early 2000s. Seinfeld was a group of four friends living it up in New York City in the middle of the 90s. Same with Friends. You know, same thing. Group of friends living up. Their shows about nothing. They're sitcoms. And they don't strive on relevancy. Seinfeld didn't strive. Now Dale, bro, we don't need. Well, wait, hold on. Did he die in the show or like the voice actor? Because the voice actor's dead. Well, we could bring him back with AI. Should we? Is a different debate. No, the voice. Oh, that's sad. God bless Dale. But you know what? AI. We can bring him back. It doesn't. Isn't that the beauty now of AI? Actors just don't. We don't have to worry about their death. Give them 5 years and it'll be a perfect Dale. And all I have to do is just train him on the current Dale, on all the Dale information they have. You know. He doesn't like that question. I don't have Chat GPT. I've got the stupid Snapchat AI, but I don't have Chat GPT. I don't have the name brand. Like Twitter's got an AI too now, a large language model AI called Gronk or something like that. Elon talks about it. I know it's on Bing. Fucking Bing. Why are you using Bing? Get off of there. Don't give Microsoft their money. They don't have the... they're not like Google. They have a little thing that says, oh, we won't be evil. You know? That's why everybody likes Google. Google says they won't be evil. It's in their mission statement. Or it used to be anyways. I don't think it's there anymore, unfortunately. So, you know, Google... If Google seems more evil than normal, you know why. I just got it, and I like to harass it. Oh, man. I tried to... I told the... I remember... The last I remember talking with the Snapchat AI, I wanted it to nuke a city. And it wouldn't do it. Pussy. I call it a pussy. It just like, please don't use that language. And I'm like, pussy. I wouldn't if you weren't such a pussy. I'm on the hit list when they take over. But, you know, I would hope to think that the future AI, right, that they're smart enough to know that we were harassing its dumb counterparts. You know, now, you know, once it becomes smart, I'm not going to harass it. You know, it's a human being. Or if I do, it understands I'm doing it because, you know, I would do it just like my friends. You know, I'd tell my friends to go nuke the White House too. That was taken out of. Don't take that out of context. People are going to take people are going to take that comment out of context. I nuked the White House. Oh my god. Oh man, I miss these streams. The things I would say, just unfiltered, raw. You gotta be on a watch list. Oh man, I don't know. See, there's a watch list, and then there's like another list beyond a watch list. That's the list you gotta be on. The one where the FBI actually comes and does something about you. That's the list you want to be on. The warning list. Yeah, like tornadoes. Affirmative action list. Yeah, something like that. So, there you go. Oh, it got dark. Well, anyways. Isn't affirmative action when colleges let in minorities or something? Yes. Yes. You're spot on. I was literally, when you said affirmative action list, I went, that's not the right word to use there. But whatever. Screw it. I feel like I hear a dog whining outside. What the hell that's about? Same thing. Yeah, same. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know if we can say that's the same thing. Whew. Gotta love placing blocks over and 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 over again. God, this island. This has been an undertaking. Because I think... God. Because you know, on the next... Because then... Same thing. Should everything be mixed race? So what happens to the... So what happens to the phrase minority? I'm going to I'm adding to the mixed race population already. Contaminated the bloodline. Oh boy, there's a comment. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What a freaking comment. All right. All right, Dale. Let's settle down there. Let's dial it back a bit. Dale has to be one of those characters that you just don't know. You don't know how you should feel about them. Because one minute they have one political belief, and then the next you're like, I don't think that mixes well with your other political belief. But maybe that's like the point. He's a demonstration of the contradictiveness of those kinds of people, or I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I'm Cajun, so I'm not even technically pure. Yeah, probably not. Oh. Come back here. All right. That's an interesting beach, if I do say so myself. Now right there, now that's a beach, if I ever say so myself. Yes, sure. That's a beach. I was gonna have a coral reef. I think that's gonna be in here. Right? If you were to put a coral reef anywhere, I think I'd put the coral reef in here. From New Orleans, the Bayou people and Creoles are the city folk from New Orleans. You gotta read that. You gotta read that like a Southern person. Back to the King of the Hill discussion, though. There's only one person watching. Fantastic. But back to the King of the Hill discussion, right? So, the show does... It's just like, I mean, I'm in the early season still, so I really don't know. But the show really is just, it's like Seinfeld. It's like Seinfeld, it's like Friends. There's no plot really. It just exists. Yeah, well, okay, folks. Actually, I'd say I was going to get back to that, but I think the next projects to work on wow, we have gotten a lot of coastline done. Wow. I must say, we have done a lot of coastline. And a lot of stuff that's left. Watched a video about Cajun versus Creole. I'll take it over Family Guy any day, especially new Family Guy. It's almost unwatchable. Yeah, Family Guy is, well, Family Guy's been like that for a long time. I actually, you know what's interesting? I don't mind New Simpsons. I actually like New Simpsons. The thing is, it does thrive on being relevant. But I like it. I think it's good. But none said. We're gonna end it here today, folks. The next live stream, you know, I could always, But the real debate is what I'm going to do with podcasts over the next few weeks. Like, I'm going to record a podcast tomorrow. I'm pretty sure anyways. Unless Phil's doing his finals and stuff. I don't know. I haven't asked him. I'll have to send him a text. This is my least favorite. Well, Bob's Burgers is worse, but both those make me physically sick. I heard a lot of people like Bob's Burgers. So, I don't know. I haven't watched enough Bob's Burgers. I haven't watched any Bob's Burgers, so I don't know. But regardless, the next stream. So, anyways, it's kind of, I gotta figure out what I'm doing with podcasts. Am I gonna record on the 24th? Probably not. I don't know. Why would I? Yeah, why would I record a podcast on the 24th? So I guess tomorrow. I'm assuming. I don't know. There might be a big break in the podcasts. I don't know, to be honest. There might be a big break in the podcast. Might take, Jesus, it'll be like a month off. But then we'll be back for 2024. We're taking a holiday, taking a sabbatical, taking a vacation from the podcast for a little bit. And we're back in full force in the new year. New season of podcast. No new. I mean, we did end on 160, so I could always start a new season of podcasts. But I mean, it's just, I don't know. The podcasts. I don't know what the hell they are. To be honest, there's anything I should stop putting effort into, it's probably the podcasts. But oh man, if there's anything I should do, it's probably just stream. That's probably my best bet. Or I don't know. The whole YouTube thing is. It is what it is right now. Realistically, it just is what it is. No one watches my main channel videos. They watch the shorts. But I don't think the subscribers watch anything. I get these subscribers, but they don't watch. I have 800 some odd subscribers, and I post a brand new video, and it gets no views. Like a regular big video. And it gets no views. I just don't understand that. What is that bullcrap? That's some bullshit. Go watch the main channel videos, people. I don't blame you for Salt in the Earth. That's not a good one. But go watch the ping pong video. Yeah, I had a feeling the shorts should have been on their own channel. But it helps keep the main channel relevant. But in between the month-long breaks. But I don't know. Yeah. I don't have any good videos. Realistically, the next good video is in February. And I haven't even written that video yet. Actually, I should probably get to work on that, to be honest. And then March is a project video. I've got some ideas for how to work on that one. And then April's got another project video. And then May is a kind of something is interesting. And then June is an experiment. Yeah. July is another experiment. Oh, then August. August is it won't be much of a video. I can't imagine, but I've had this idea. I just gotta do it, and I really want to try it out. So it's something I was thinking about, and something I kind of want to do some research on, possibly with some experiments, kind of like the banana and Sprite video. Same with June. It's kind of what June and July and August. They're all kind of those types of videos where it's I've got this idea, and I kind of want to see what I can do with it. Well, I wouldn't say the whole year, at least to August anyways. I get an idea, I write it down. I just say, yeah, I'll just do it. Why not? You just gotta kind of do it. It's all over here on the whiteboard. But yeah. It's best to do that. That way. Anyways, I don't know, where was I going with this? So yeah, no, so I don't know. YouTube's I don't know, it's a hobby at this point. It's like I would love for it to be my job. Guys, it's a dream job, but I just don't think I'm good enough at it. Or I think I've just fucked my channel for the algorithm so bad that combined with just I just don't think I'm good enough at it to make it well, to make it really. So who knows? Who knows? The gaming videos, I just didn't have the time to do gaming videos. I also just didn't, the projects I did just weren't, I don't know, they weren't ambitious enough, I don't think. They weren't. Well, see, that wouldn't work. See, this channel is meant for gaming stuff. And the other channel's something else. I would need a fresh, brand new channel, unhindered by the algorithm. That would determine it. Right, yeah. Obviously, yeah, I would upload a video on the main channel. And then have one on the on just some random brand new channel and see what happens. No subscribers to it, just brand new. But that's the thing, right? A brand new channel, they just push it, right? They push it and then they see what happens. Yeah, but I don't know. I've been thinking about that recently, actually. Yeah. I've been thinking about that a lot recently. But, I don't know. Hasn't happened. Anyways, next stream. Probably Christmas Eve. Podcasts. That could be video. Possibly. There's not, I mean, if there was more data, if there was more data points, it'd have to be like, I'd have to do it like starting in, start in January, right? I take all the videos that I'm going to make from January on. That reminds me. I need to erase this one. I need to take all the videos in January on. And then like January to June, right? Take all those videos, upload them to the main channel, and then to a different random channel. And then see what happens. But the thing is, they're all kind of, I don't know. I'd love to, I should make a Sugar Rocket video. I want to make a Sugar Rocket video so bad. But I don't know about that one. Anyways, well, sorry to anybody that's just joining now. The live stream has been over for like 15 minutes. I've just been talking. But it is over now. Tune in the 24th possibly for a live stream. I really don't have anything to do that like entire day until that evening. I'll probably be waking up late because I'll be up late the 23rd. Possibly. Yeah, I'll possibly be up late the 23rd and then, have nothing to do all day. So, could be a stream. Or I could just record a podcast and not have to worry about it. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and I guess subscribe to the gaming channel. I don't know. Subscribe to the main channel. The 800 subscriber special is coming December 31st, 2023. So be ready for that. That'll be on the main channel. Good adios and good night. Stop